Hello, everyone, and welcome to this session of the Might and Mercy podcast. I'm your Game Master, Toby, and I'm joined today by the wonderful Matt.
Hello, I am Matt, and I'm playing Rivenna, the Elven Ranger.
Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm playing Fitzroy, the gnome.
And Yehuda.
I'm Yehuda, and I play King Faramond the Mighty, who is a halfling, but you shouldn't call him that.
For another exciting episode of Might and Mercy. Now, we use the 13th Age system and play in a homebrew setting called Ithakas, a world where dragons and giants rule. Thank all of you for listening and watching, either live or as a video or on the podcast. We're glad that you're enjoying this game and story. And if you're listening and you want to help us out, maybe you want to like this video, subscribe, leave a comment, or suggest our channel to one of your friends who's also into Dungeons and Dragons, tabletop gaming, and the like. We'd love for more people to enjoy this story, even though it looks like it might be drawing to another untimely end. Let's find out today. We don't have any announcements, so I think it's time for us to start this session of Might and Mercy. Gentlemen, last we left off, you were in quite the pinch. You were stuck on a little hillock protecting an anchor, a magical anchor that is keeping the dome containing the demons that are surging out of this middle of nowhere town called Gold Meadows into the world. As the ribbon of dawn has approached or was fast approaching this part of the world, and it is now dawn. Dawn has broken. You've stood your ground. One of the batteries of the anchor was broken. There are still 3 left. And it turns out that the enemy, who could have guessed, decided that this is the anchor where they are going to focus their entire attack, because it seems like the most poorly defended one for whatever reasons.
We're right
In
here.
any case,
We're right here.
Come on, we've got an elf, a halfling, and a gnome. We're obviously the heroes. They should stay away.
Oh, and the flying piglet.
right. We're more or less in the 7th round of combat. The escalation die got up to 6. And out of the gate of Gold Meadows, someone your previous characters would have encountered, but you have, 2 of you have definitely never encountered before, came the gallant, red-horned, brutish figure of Esmodai, champion of the tyrant, as he began to leap across the fields and meadows and sky, somewhat flying, but not really, in your direction. By your best guess, maybe 15, 20 seconds before he gets there, before he reaches your position. As on the opposite end of you, from the ground emerged a huge, I think for a size comparison, you might want to think of like a caterpillar construction vehicle sized, like the larger crane wagon size beast. 6 or 8 legs, I'm not sure. I think 6 that it's standing on, a huge scorpion-like tail, and 2 huge pincers, well armored, bearing the skull axe on a banner. You know, one of those samurai Japanese style banners that's like stuck on one of its armor platings somewhere, very clearly visible. Right with it, one more of those huge toad-like creatures, the brutish kind of creatures with the huge toadish face and the huge fists, that's kind of hop-stepping forward with it, and a small army of what seem to be human beings in black, scruffy, dirty clothes with black markings on their face, bearing all manner of short, like melee type of weapons, from hammers to daggers to rusty swords, pitchforks. There are also around the anchor still 4 little imps that are flying around, and off in the distance, right under the canopy of what is a gigantic flying city fortress, the Queen's Vengeance, rides a little ox cart going ka-chink, ka-chink, ka-chink with every stone it hits, upon which sit a rather large, scrawny, tall, scrawny, lanky man in a fine embroidered robe. The ox cart is driven by a rather short, grinning figure with a weird tuft of hair, and what you can see maybe is 2 daggers tucked in its belt. And on the back of the ox cart, with all of the goods that are packed on it, sits a rather large, corpulent, almost balding man with huge ham fists, as they are urging the ox to ride as fast as they can. 2 vulture-like demon creatures have started to circle them. In that situation, why don't you all just start off with some icon rolls, please?
D6s, right?
Yep.
Come on, righteous hammer. 1-5.
1-5.
So
Okay.
that's a success with a price, I think.
Same here. A single 5.
A lot of 1s and a lot of 2s. If I add them together, I have a 5.
Faramond, your icon is?
The monarch.
Okay. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, that would have been really helpful.
Well done. So you're off to a good start. All right.
Thanks for listening.
Join us next time for
And
new characters.
again, like every season, just things get worse and worse for the world, and our characters get loopier and loopier.
So, Rivenna, let's start with you. Fitzroy seems to be bumbling around the hillock, looking, studying the anchors, making sure the magic is all working as Esmodai is jumping across the fields. You recognize that that champion of the tyrant. You've seen him and his elite guard around Breachwatch on occasion. Not the kind you'd want to get entangled with any day there, but as much could be said about some of the Righteous Hammers elite warriors as well. I will give you the option. You can either take a heal up,
Mhm.
or the Righteous Hammer can grant you some sort of round of peace, so to speak, in which your allies might be able to do something for themselves.
So using my 5, I can heal myself or give my allies a round to do something.
And that would also hinder the advance of the small army that just appeared out of the ground that is headed for your position.
Oh, in other words, like give us an extra turn on the clock.
Yes, but in which
Before they get
you
there.
are not able to do anything for yourself.
Yeah, I think that's the best bet. If those folks get here, I mean, I can take out several of them. You mean I could heal up and attack, or
No, I said you can heal yourself.
oh, this is
or-
separate from my turn. Okay.
Yeah, this is just something that you might be able to do.
I just saw Faramond get smashed to bits several times. Yeah.
Actually, it was only a flesh wound. No, it hurt, but I'd healed up. I'm not fully healed.
But you're feeling pretty good.
I'm 23. I'm 77 out of 100 hit points right now.
Okay.
We're totally ready for what's coming. Yeah.
I'm
No,
50.
it's not enough to face the toads.
Yeah, but I'm 37 down. Fitzroy, how are you feeling? And since Game Master, you've said we can talk about hit points and stuff, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fitzroy, how are you feeling about hit points? Do you need a round to do something peaceful or to do
I
something?
mean, I will. I need to heal. I'm down below half. So yeah.
Okay, so if I pass my healing this round, you both get to heal up, right?
Yeah.
And Fitzroy really needs it.
Well, Faramond doesn't, so just do something else.
And it's not like I could attack this turn because.
Okay. I think I'm going to give everybody around me a moment. I'm not sure how this works from a storytelling perspective of my icon roll, but I'm going to let everyone else freeze, give a chance for Esmodai to get a little closer, things like that.
All right. So in this round, Fitzroy, Faramond, if you want to, you can. It's not a round, but you can use a free recovery if you would want to. Use that.
Free as in.
How do we do this in game terms?
Ravenna, chill out. Ravenna. So, so you want to narrate it? Go ahead.
No. If you have something in mind already, then go ahead and narrate.
No.
I was just going to make something up.
I'm all for player initiative. Let's see what happens. I'm sure it won't be as cool as what I came up with, but that's fine.
No pressure. No pressure.
Well, I think what I was going to say is I speak into my little voice recorder to our ship above and say, "Hey, command, things are getting really hot down here, and we need something to take the pressure off just for like 10 seconds. You got anything for me?" And then just like immediately just comes down like
static on the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happens?
Yeah, and the static is like the charging up of some sort of weapons. These like lightning bolts just come striking down, not necessarily hitting anything, but giving us cover, giving everybody around me a moment to like hide, cover, slowing down the enemy from arriving to us.
Sure. That sounds good. Amazing. So
now I want to know what yours was.
Now this is canon. So the lightning strikes in the field between you and the approaching army, stopping them in their tracks as these huge bolts of lightning are hurled down from the sky, from the power banks of the Queen's Vengeance. Did you roll your heal ups?
Yep.
Amazing. Any results worth mentioning?
Yeah, all the 5s and 6s that I didn't get when I was rolling for my icon relations, I got on the heal up.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. 2 5s, 2 6s, and then
So that puts you right back up around half.
I'm actually I'm actually on full. So one off, I think.
Very good.
Yeah,
very good. Faramond?
Yeah, I'm full now. But you mentioned a free recovery. Did you mean the free action, like a free recovery action?
Recovery. You can just use a recovery right now,
but it doesn't cost me one of my recoveries.
Like you'll survive to use the recoveries you have left.
Yeah. Well, if I keep using them, I might survive.
Right. And Ravenna, what did you take for your partial level up?
I wanted to take the lethal hunter. I wanted to take the next level feat, the 6th level feat, which gives me lethal hunter champion, which lets me target 2 enemies with my lethal hunter. So earlier in the battle, I targeted, I think, the wizard. And this time I have a new, so I'd like to take a second target, and I'm debating though whether to target the mooks, the army coming, or to target one of that big toad thing. But
well, we'll get to that in a bit. But
yeah,
good. Faramond, how do you want to think your icon roll applies to this situation?
Ooh, yeah. I was hoping I wouldn't have to have more time to think this one out. The monarch. I mean, I'll have to think about this one. Like,
Right.
I'm-
Now,
my-
now
I'm-
we're
I'm
now we're
blanked.
kind of nothing's going to happen.
The pressure and
You see
live and streaming.
Esmodai kind of land almost halfway to where you are and leap back up into the sky when you look over your shoulder. Fitzroy looks kind of spry.
I took the additional hit points for my partial leveling, so
Oh, lovely.
suddenly I feel all good. I haven't felt this good in years.
I'm trying to think if I can maybe get Fitzroy to get another spell, but I don't see how that would work mechanically, like narratively. Can I maybe inspire him?
Okay.
Okay,
How are you going to inspire Fitzroy to get a spell back? You tell me.
Give me a
This is like a
spreadsheet.
once per battle spell that he's
Seeing-
used, right?
Yeah.
Any
Seeing
particular spell
Esmodai-
you want back, Fitzroy?
Well, that's not how this works. So, 13th age, you have slots, and when you roll to recharge, if you get the recharge value, then you get the slot back. You can use the slot for anything. So, so if I lose a spell, I can just cast it using a different slot. I have
So do you have
three.
slots?
I have three that I've managed to recharge. So you can give me a fourth one, but it doesn't magically give me. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
All right.
I am below half hit points at 37 out of 80. But I think just using it only on me, I don't know if that's worth it, right? I think maybe your idea of to make Fitzroy more offensive somehow might help. Offensive.
You can
Less
do
boring.
like there are many things that you could do with this. There's just going to be a price to pay for it.
Oh yeah. I don't. Faramond doesn't think of consequences. Okay, who do we need another spell slot or to make sure Rivenna remains standing?
I'm
Action
sure Rivenna-
economy.
Yeah,
Action
Rivenna.
economy. We don't. If Ravenna's down, then we lost 2/3 of our offense. Okay,
Yep.
so when I see Esmodai marching in, I've never seen him personally, but I have his card. He's a collectible, one of the fancy ones with the golden edges. And I let out this manly squeal when I see him. I just reach up and tap Rivenna on the shoulder, like, "Oh, that's Esmodai!" And I start shooting off all these random facts about the different championships he's won and some of his famous moves, which are pretty gruesome, to be honest. And either out of just inspiration for my stories, or maybe some survival instinct kicking in, like a fight or flight instinct, gives you like another boost of energy and focus.
Or like I fall asleep and I get a long rest in D terms. Okay, I love it. So I'll have I seen Esmodai? I've seen this sort of purser thing in service to the tyrant, right? Game
Yep.
Master, but I haven't seen Esmodai. Like, oh, those
Well,
folks.
you've definitely seen Esmodai.
Oh, I've seen Esmodai.
Just like
oh,
Rafa is, the commanders of
Yeah, okay.
of the armies are
Okay.
are
So
present in
then,
Breachwatch.
King Faramond, I'm glad you like him, but do not stand in front of him, between him and an enemy. He will not slow down for you.
It's quite interesting though. Like Faramond's sword and Esmodai's sword, size wise, are
Mhm.
comparable.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
Faramond, with that, your rage drops.
Oh.
Ooh, no.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. I have a feat where when the escalation die is at 4 or above, I can rage for free.
Perfect.
Is it an action to rage, or is it just a?
I think it's a bonus. Let me just quick check that. I have the rules somewhere here. Should I play elevator music while I look it up?
In your quick check doc.
That recovery was distinctly average, slightly sub-average. I guess I wasn't so impressed by Esmodai. I am now up to 60 hit points, so I'm better than 37. But
Faramond?
thank you very much, King Faramond.
Anytime. Yeah, the document's loading. Rage.
Well, in the meantime, the escalation die has dropped down to 4.
Can I use my terrain stunt again? Just kidding. I probably can't.
Let's keep de-escalating this until it's just a conversation over a
That
drink.
sounds like a really good plan. As Faramond's looking up the exact mechanics of his barbarian rage, a couple of things happen. First of all, you're all going to roll initiative.
Oh, it is a new battle. Maybe I can use my terrain stunt again. Just kidding.
Oh wait, is it counted as a new battle?
No.
Oh, we were hoping. Okay, 27 for Rivenna.
Quick action.
Nice.
Okay.
23 for Fitzroy.
And where's my 13? As in the 13th age.
That's your initiative?
Mm-hmm.
What did you take for your partial level up?
Hit points.
Amazing. All right. So at this point, a couple of things happen as this passes. First of all, you see that Esmodai is about to land right in the middle of the army that is charging the anchor and your fortification. At the same time, a little portal right next to this huge demonic scorpion-like beast opens. And Rivenna, you see a huge sword reach through, hanging on held by a familiar arm, and it just very lightly whacks this creature on its armor, just as Esmodai lands in the field. And then you see Rafa kind of stick his head through, going, "Yeah, we're claiming this one for after the battle. Good luck." And he retracts through the portal. Rule of the first strike. That is the faction that gets to claim whatever prize is left on the battlefield should they be victorious over such a creature. And the portal winks shut again. As that has happened, I'm just going to quickly roll initiative for these creatures, and you all better start praying.
One.
So, the pincer beast plus 16 to initiative.
What?
That is a 24.
Oh no.
That's more than 13.
Correct.
Then the toad creature plus 11 to initiative. That is a 17.
You're just rubbing it in now about how good they are.
The flying creatures plus 9 to initiative. Oh, 14. I'll let them go on the same turn.
Are they a mob or are they individual?
They are individual monsters. And then there are the 50 odd cultists who have a plus 0, a 7.
And Esmodai just jumped right into the middle of the cultists, right?
He jumped right in their path. So at this moment, Let's see where Asmodai lands in all of this. Oh yeah, okay. That is going to be a. I'll give him an equal to that one. So that is going to be a 20. But I won't count on too much from him. Ravenna, your Jews communicator blinks on. Oi, that is quite the prize out there. If we can bag that one, we might as well have paid for this entire campaign. Do you hear me, Ravenna?
On
Waffle
it.
says to you.
On it, boss.
All right, you know the drill. Keep the rabble off Asmodai. Let him deal with the big one. And once you've dealt with the rabble, make sure you weaken the big one to the point where he can finish it off.
Got it.
Should it go south? Well, there's a wall about half a mile behind you.
Never go south.
Good luck, soldier.
It's going south. I can tell it's going south.
But they're coming from the south.
No, in other words, we need to get behind the wall so they can just blast everything, I think.
Ravenna, top of the round.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to use my second lethal hunter to designate. Oh, I'm so torn between the mooks.
Let me just help you out here. The way this works is that huge creature at this point in time is way beyond your skill.
Okay.
Right? So you understand that would you engage with it and incur its wrath? Survivability goes down to negative 50%.
Okay.
At this point in time.
So I'm going to I'm going to designate the mooks, the army, as my second favored target and just start shooting arrows straight through them, trying for criticals. So they're going to get, so my first shot of my double attack will be with the lethal hunter. We don't get to recharge anything else, but I'm using the lethal hunter skill. I'm targeting the army and I'm just going to roll. Ooh, 16. That is, I think, not a crit because it's 20. No, that would have been 18 above. So 16. 25.
25 damage?
25 to hit the army.
25 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
All right, let's roll that damage. Ten, 16, 17, 25 damage to them. And
that's your first shot?
My first shot, and my second shot will go after someone else because I actually get a bonus when my second shot is against the second target.
Okay.
By the way, I only get a second shot when I get an natural even roll, and I did. So I think the second shot will be against the toad creature because I also, since it's a demon, I get the bonus crit range on it. Ooh, that's not so good. 10, 12, 21. Oh, plus the escalation die. 25.
25 hits.
All right, let's roll damage, but not a crit. Ooh, that's quite nice. 15, 23, 31 damage to the toad creature.
Nice.
So,
all right.
2 arrows, just wham, wham, one straight through a whole row of those folks, and then one against the toad creature. And I'm down to half my arrows. I only got 10 arrows left. Hopefully I can scrounge some up from somewhere if I needed.
I have 10 arrows left.
Yeah.
Should have asked for some arrows with that icon roll then.
Good use of an icon roll. Yeah.
Well, I think you said I was giving. I could use it for myself, or I could use it for my friends, right?
Exactly. So. All right. So
I'm sure some of these arrows are close to us.
You take 2 shots.
Yeah.
And as you take these 2 shots, first of all, from the ranks of this like little army that is just racing across this grassy, charred, muddy field now, You immediately take out 2 of the ones that are running in your direction. They drop, causing some of the ones behind them to stumble, but they are being edged on by the roars and grunts of this huge toad-like creature that on its chest also bears this skull axe emblem that draws your attention once again when you see the dawn light now strike it, and you see that the skull axe, the white of it, actually glistens in the light of day. These are well
Like
armored,
it's silver, you mean, or
warriors.
metal? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
or white goldish.
And the
whatever.
skull axe icon is the one from the Demon Prince that I'm really after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that happens, and as that happens, I also need you to roll dread at the sight of this huge.
Didn't we do that last time?
Yeah, this is a whole different level of dread that you're about to
Oh,
experience.
I thought we
that's fine.
Okay, our characters are gonna disappear very quickly with this kind of rolls. I thought we did that last time. 77.
Not for
so
level 8+.
I failed.
You failed. All right, you failed.
Me too. Just him because it's a turn, or me too?
But just him because it's his turn.
Okay.
You lose 8 points.
Okay, down to 38.
And Yehuda, you got my email about
Yes.
dread last time? All right.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Okay,
How
so
much
I
percentage-wise, how far did you drop from the from your max?
from my max. Let's see, I was at 50 and I dropped 8, so I dropped 16%.
Okay, there
One
you're all
shot.
good. You're all good.
Okay.
You're all good. You're all good. Amazing. That happens.
Very. My gray hair goes grayer.
As you stand there, you watch as this huge creature doesn't move forward, because it seems to have locked its eyes on Asmodai. Pushes its spider-like, scorpion-like legs, the ends of them, into the earth. Like you see little mounds come up of it. It's bracing for something, and its tail begins to slightly turn until what seems to be the spout of its needle is pointed right at the battery,
Faramond.
like some sort of artillery cannon
It's pointed right at what? Who?
The
at
battery.
the anchor point at your fortification, where all of you are, including the 4 imps, who I still need to roll initiative for. Pardon me. No, look at that. They even get to go before Faramond.
Well, that's not hard.
So do I like to just like dive and throw my body in front of the battery? Maybe that's a bad idea.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
And so I will let you decide. There are 3 batteries around the anchor, and there are 3 of you. You can jump into a trench, as in duck for cover. You can just stand around. I think the AI thinks it's a good idea. You can just stand around. Or you can cover the anchors
With our bodies.
with your bodies. In any case, you see this tail kind of slightly convulge, and as if it retches out, this vomits up this like bowl that kind of like fans out and widens like an air blade as it approaches your position. That looks like a lot of acid rain that is about to fall down on you. So you tell me, Rivenna, What are you doing? Are you ducking for cover, or are you
Is it-
protecting a battery?
Is it going to hit all the batteries or just one battery? It's like it's going to rain the entire area.
It's a spray.
Yeah, so it's just going to
So
hit
you're going to
everything.
have to make a save.
Yeah, I think I am going to try to protect the battery. I have to, right? Like I was given the orders not to let this anchor fall, and if this acid hits these batteries,
Please roll a save, 16 plus because you're protecting a battery.
okay. I always roll badly in saves. No. For what sort of bonuses do I get? There's no bonuses on the save, right?
16 plus. So what did you roll?
4.
A 4. Congratulations. 3. 7. 9.
Stop rolling.
13.
How do you make numbers sound scary?
15 points. You suffer 15 points of
Oh, no.
acid damage.
Okay,
15, 1, 5.
15. 1 5. Yes.
okay,
Yes.
that's not good.
66. Fitzroy, what are you doing? Are you ducking for cover, or are you protecting one of the anchors?
So I see Rivenna get splattered, I guess, and not immediately melt. So I will follow the lead and say, well, if the soldier thinks it was a good idea, always go with the experience. And I guess I'll run up some kind of hill to get in the way, because I'm not tall enough to actually get in the way otherwise. So
All right. 16 plus, please.
okay,
Save.
I have a +1 on saves. So
Or you have a +1 on saves.
boom,
Boom.
natural 20.
Natural.
Nice.
That was probably a waste of a
No, I think it's a great use of a 20.
The acid rains down on you on your fine coat, which seems to be reasonably acid resistance for whatever reason. But it does get on your beard a little bit and singes it away slightly. Terrible. Terrible. Horrible.
That's it. I'm out of the battle. I'm out of the battle.
That was my favorite beard.
No.
I have to go home and rest and recuperate for 6 months while my beard regrows.
Faramond.
I never duck.
So are you covering a battery, or?
Yeah.
No, I'm just standing.
I'm watching. Look at that acid.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
I'm covering a battery. 5.
5.
Tough guy.
2.
I stand there and take it.
5.
Ouch.
7.
Ouch.
10. 11.
Ouch.
16 points of acid damage.
Did you say you
Ouch.
kick the battery?
What?
You stand there and kick it? You
No.
don't take it.
I
You
kick
said
it.
I stand there and kick it. Like, don't kick the battery.
I kick at the acid.
Okay.
So there's
Alright.
Oh, great.
there's a-
And it splashes on Fitzroy, and he has to make another save.
No, there's definitely a battery acid joke in there somewhere.
Oh!
Yeah, we should have let it come. It would have recharged the batteries and
Yeah.
everything. Oh, man.
As that acid rains down on you, you see the anchor center kind of be sprayed with this acid. The acid kind of fizzles out on the magic that's swirling around it, but you do see the magical beam that is supporting this dome, protecting everyone on the outside from whatever is happening within, flicker before it regenerates, recenters itself.
Was the
goes
imps
up.
close enough to get acided?
Good job. Oh yeah, well, the imps were close enough to get acided. That is a fair assessment. And let's see, they would all 4 need to roll a 16 plus. So let's start with the With the force one, that's 7, and otherwise they each take 24 points of damage. 24, 14, 28 points of damage. No. 7, I'm sorry, 21 points of damage. So, the first imp. 11. Second imp. 15.
So close.
13. And a 6.
Oh, I should have been shooting imps instead of the toad demon.
Oh,
No,
well.
that's good. Get it while it's far.
Yeah. Yeah, but the imps are flying. You can't reach them very easily, I don't think.
Oh, those
They're flying,
not
yeah.
vultures.
No,
I thought
the
those-
vultures are.
The vultures are
the vul-
attacking the cart.
Yep.
Don't have much
So-
sympathy for them.
The acid sprays them and they kind of bob in the air as it burns through their wings, and they screech and seem a bit discomforted, but beyond that they're fine. And with that, the huge scorpion-like, deformed, grotesque body kind of writhes and moves and kind of begins to crawl forward after its army that's charging, but very, very slowly, as the army is about to be upon Esmodai. Fitzroy, you do not need to make a dread roll, and it is your turn.
I have a logistics question.
Sure.
Or it's more of an order of operations question. If I gain my focus and I am engaged with an enemy, they have an opportunity attack on me.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a mook, it's just a single opportunity attack, right?
Well, a mook is definitely is one unit, but if
One
there
unit.
are mooks around you, that's 50 opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Technically, I'd limit that at about 4 because I don't see how 50 would be able to kind of bash on you at the same time.
No, I'm just trying to figure out, because if I gain my focus, then an enemy hits me, I can use my focus. So I'm trying to figure out what order these things happen in,
Mm-hmm.
right? So can I gain my focus if an
Well, you're not
opportunity-
engaged right now.
No. But if an opportunity attack hits me, then I can immediately use the skill, or
He wants to like run into combat, gain his focus, and gets hit.
get hit and then immediately, yeah. But I think this is
Sorry, what? Well, no, your focus, and then you have to weigh. Well, your focus you gather on your turn, and then whatever happens during that round, you can do something, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't do anything before your turn happens. And then on your turn again. So the way it works is on your turn you gain your focus, and then whatever happens after, you have your focus to expend.
Yeah, I just think, well, what point does the opportunity attack happen? Before I gain my focus, or after I gain my focus?
Well, that would depend on when you take your action and when you move.
Okay. All right. Then I will start to shake off the acid from my beard and slowly start to gain focus. And once I have focus, I will move towards this throng of mooks, the army that are heading
Okay,
towards us.
well, so your movement and your action turned into a movement, so 2 movements would bring you to the point where you could engage with them. But right now your move brings you like right about where Esmodai is.
Okay, sure. I'll seem like a better target than Esmodai. That's not a good thing, but that way, if I'm prepared if the mooks attack me. Yep.
Okay, so on these little legs moving faster than you would imagine they could move, Fitzroy hopscotches across the battlefield into Esmodai's flaming shadow. It's
Humming
quite
to
hot.
myself.
It's
Fitz,
quite,
what are you doing?
It's quite hot, like within a radius of like 10 feet of Esmodai. It suddenly you start to. Are you sweating because you're running, or are you sweating because that is one gorgeous devil man standing right there? I mean, look at the definition of those muscles on his back.
He's so hot.
He is.
You're so hot.
And he's just standing there like his huge sword driven tip first into the ground, hands resting, huge like hands resting on the pommel, and you come up like to his hoofs more or less.
As I approach,
yeah.
on your left.
he glances down at you. He's like, "Oh, I didn't know we had a sage in the battle."
I'm not a herb by any means.
He kind of frowns down at you and says, "Strange." And then his eyes snap forward again. Is that the end of your turn?
That is, I have gained my focus. I am observing the battle.
All right. As he bends his legs and leaps over the rank of soldiers that are coming towards him, and as he leaps, raises his sword overhead and just goes straight in for the blow on this huge demon.
That's one of his moves.
I've got it. Don't worry. I'll deal with these ones.
That's right. That's Esmodi's turn. Fitzroy. From these ranks, you also see right behind them, lumbering forward, or actually more or less amidst them, kind of whipping them forward with its tongue, so to speak, this toad-like creature that seems to take a liking to you and moves over up in your direction until it is engaged with you. First attack.
Let's go one at a time, shall we?
30 to hit against AC.
That does hit. Don't bother rolling the rest. But
28 points of damage.
28 points of damage. Okay. So,
and he grabs you.
oh, lovely. Okay.
So you see this huge meaty hand first come over and grab you before the other one just kind of like whacked you in the beard.
We saw this with Faramond.
Yeah, you've seen this before. This looks oddly Faramond. You now see what it was
What it
like.
looks like.
The
He
grab
gone.
foe can't move except to teleport, pop free, or attempt to disengage. And disengage attempts take a -5 penalty unless the creature hit the Hezru with an attack that turn. It also gains a +4 attack bonus to the enemy it is grabbing. Second attack.
No.
Oh.
So as it attacks me, I take this damage, and as if the energy that he puts into the attack bounces back into him for a 20... Oh, the escalation dice is 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 25 to hit
Right,
against MD or PD, whichever's the weakest.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Boom. So this energy just blasts back at him, taking
750 points of damage.
17, 25, 32, 35 points of psychic damage.
Ha!
So-
Doesn't have a psyche, can't take psychic damage. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. No. And the target cannot attack me, as horrible images of him being cuddled by teddy bears or something, whatever's horrific to him, flashes through his mind, whatever's left of his
Giant
little
storks.
toady mind. Yes.
Giant storks. He's afraid of storks, eating toads.
Oh no,
Maybe.
slime. Let's see if I keep my focus. Oh, 5. I keep my focus.
As most of the rabble keeps running forward, you see a couple of them, about 4, break off in your direction.
Was he still grabbed?
Am I still
Yes,
grabbed?
he's still grabbed. The ones with pitchforks.
Jumping up treadmill.
The demon's allies gain a +4 attack bonus against any creature it is grabbing. Anyway, off in the distance, you see those two vulture-like, grotesque vulture-like creatures swoop down. Rivenna, you might be looking around. Fitzroy is a bit preoccupied at the moment. Swoop down onto this ox cart. And kind of claw down over it, and you see a skirmish evolves there. You're also keenly aware that even though your two companions seem to be able to hold their ground in the face of such terrors, others might be quicker to lose their minds and turn to servants of the abyss.
Like the people in this cart, for example.
For example. At this point, it is the imps' turn, and the imps are going to use their ranged attacks on Rivenna. All
Are
three
they
of them.
giving me arrows? Are they giving me
Oh.
arrows?
They have magical.
Oh, darn. I was hoping there'd be like arrows landing at my feet that I could just pick up and shoot back at them.
First attack against your PD is a critical miss.
Oh.
Second attack against your PD is a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right. You take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And you are dazed. And I think dazed means that you take a -4 penalty to your attacks.
That's bad.
And the third attack against you is a 15 to hit against PD.
Misses.
All right. So you are still dazed.
Okay, so I just need to look up dazed and what it does.
It's just -4.
Yeah, it's just -4 on your attacks.
Okay, how long is that?
Until
one turn, or can I save?
you can save against it at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So that are the imps, and they use their movement to drop down into the trenches. So if you would want to attack them, you would have to go find them in the trenches of this place. And you hear Radnox yelp out, "Kind of crowded in here now!
Do something, you flying
Do I
pig.
press the button?"
Ah. Can I blow him up? Please, can I blow him up?
The good news is it's Faramond's turn.
Okay. The mooks, how far are they?
1 move away.
1 move away. And is the toad is there as well?
Well, technically, the toad is definitely 1 move away. The mooks are move and an action away because they haven't actually used their turn to move forward that far.
What do you say? Imps? Imps.
Yeah, imps.
All right,
Get
imps.
these cleared out.
I'm going to use a quick action to rage.
Go ahead.
I rage.
I step
I
back.
hop it. I kind of give like a roar, and I hop into the trenches, wielding Scoryback. And do I have to do anything to find them, or
No, you find one for sure. You saw where this one
okay.
went down.
Just running in a circle around.
went
clearing all them out.
down is right because that's a okay. That's like a 17 plus 16, so 33 to hit.
33 to hit against AC. Yeah, definitely hits.
Okay. 10, 17, 26, 30, 41 points of damage.
All right. Might or mercy?
These are demons, right?
They're imps, yeah. Little flying pigs with bat wings.
Yeah. Well, they
Like
call
Ragnar.
me King Faramond. My name is King Faramond the Mighty, not King Faramond the Merciful. They're demons. They're demons. It's going down.
So,
Might.
how?
Shish kebab.
Rape Bob.
Yeah.
So this sword is so big that there's no way you could turn it to actually kebab them.
In a circular trench.
It's just so
Just like
Ravenna, you just
slice it
see
down.
it. So you hear some grunting and shouting and squealing down behind you, and when you look up, you see this sword kind of go up, and then two kind of demon parts just fly in different directions at a failed attempt to being skewered. Very nice.
Smoked ham.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I turn to Fitzroy and I say, yeah.
Fitzroy's out there with the toad beast.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
lift my head up and like, you wanted something?
You can't look up over the thing.
I don't see him. I just call out to him, asking him what he wanted.
Help. Lots and lots of help.
At this point, the cultists rush forward, and all but 4 of them are going to use their movement and action to reach the battlement. So about 45 of these, 44 of these cultists are now clambering or jumping over or into the trenches, right up to your position, Ravenna. The 4 that stayed behind with the toad, however, Fitzroy.
Joy.
Let me just look this up. Sorry. Yeah,
okay.
there we go. The first one rolls an 11 to hit. Second one rolls a 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
Oh, sorry, 20 plus 4, 24 to hit.
What, they get the escalation die?
No, they get the plus 4 because you're being held by the toad creature.
Oh, yes, that does hit then. Yes.
All right, 6 points of damage. The third one, yeah, that's 11 to hit, and the fourth one, 14 to hit.
Oh.
6 points of damage as one of them kind of stabs you with a pitchfork.
So I've retained my focus, but I guess I can only get one reaction, right? It's not very clear.
Yeah, you had your reaction
Yeah.
with the toad-like creature, right?
Yeah, that's right.
No, okay, that's it.
That's it.
Amazing. Top of the round, escalation die goes to 5. You see Esmodai and this pincer beast kind of having it out. It kind of like snaps its spike down at him. He parries with his sword. You hear this loud clang, but it's not as if the metal, it's like metal hitting metal, but you see these magical bursts of where their powers clash with each other. It seems like they're using their weapons to kind of channel energies that seem slightly beyond you, but Fitzroy, you can very clearly see these powers at work here. Any other observations you want to make before we dive into the next round?
Is there any creatures near the batteries? So the flying piglets have gone into the ramparts.
Yeah, into the
Yeah.
trenches. Yeah,
And so have all of the dirty
the cultists
townspeople.
are climbing over. Yeah,
Okay. So are they... They're in reaching distance of the battery, right?
oh yeah.
Cool.
Faramond, I need you to make a dread roll, please,
Oh,
for the sight of the pincer beast.
Okay.
But you said you couldn't see anything.
Yeah, he's down in the trenches.
at the
No, but it's
at
for my turn.
top of his turn.
Previous turn. Oh, so close. 39. When I have
Failed?
32, it's a fail.
You suffer 3 points of dread damage.
3 points.
Going
Okay.
to be a gibbering mess.
Yeah.
Sorry, more of a gibbering
You want to
mess.
describe anything? You want to describe anything for us?
Nothing new happens.
Well, they don't know what's happening to you.
Right. So whom am I describing this for?
Well, just you want to add some flavor to what's happening to Faramond? No.
For the listeners, I guess.
Yeah, as I see this thing, I'm suddenly standing in my childhood bedroom and everything is dark, and I'm wearing my pajamas and this thing is in my closet. No, it's under my bed, and I shake my head and I'm back at the battlefield, but I'm not entirely sure what's real and what's my nightmare happening, and then I jump into the trench and kill that pig creature. Yes, that's what got me into the rage. I just scream out fury at my own incompetence.
Nice. Oh, very good. Very good. Rivenna, it's your turn.
Okay. I can still shoot before these things are this army.
Yeah,
is
they
doing
are like
opportunity attacks, right?
climbing over and leaping over the trenches, like
I'm really torn.
right at you.
If I do a one shot ranged, I could critically hit. I would kill the toad demon exactly. But I think that's extremely unlikely, and we're about to get overrun. So I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, which is my first shot at the army that's coming. Sorry, Fitzroy, I'm going to do the
pick
ones.
them as an enemy, right? So what's the crit range?
18. So the crit range is 2 plus 2. So it's a total of 18 because they're not demons, right? So, damn. 7,
So close
12, 21 minus 4 is 17.
Yeah,
The
the
escalation
escalation.
dice.
Yeah, hits.
Okay.
Escalation
Right,
dice.
I'm
5.
dazed, so. Okay, so I do some damage to this army. Not nearly enough, though. I really need to crit them. Oh, that's not good. 10, 16, 24 damage to the army.
Okay.
And then-
Since there's so many of them, like if you were to shoot at them again, if you use your second attack against them, I won't really hold it against you. I'm just saying.
I don't think I can use my second attack because I only get it on when I roll a natural even roll.
Oh, okay.
I didn't track my roll, but I'm pretty sure that it was not even.
Okay.
What was my final number?
17.
9, 14. Let me do that again. 17 it was?
I believe so.
21.
You
No,
rolled a
it wasn't.
7.
It wasn't. We roll a 7.
Yeah.
There's no. I don't get a second range attack.
All right. Well, that's
Darn.
going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's
Um,
anticlimactic. They're coming for the batteries or for us or what? Do I get the sense that these? I'm screaming at them. By the way, I'm screaming at them to try to get their attention to me instead of.
they are coming to take this place down, whatever
because they're my lethal hunter skill.
whatever that would mean. Yeah.
Ooh, could I use my teleport skill to like just go a little bit to the side and yell at them and get them to follow me?
Right. So the no.
No. Okay.
Maybe
trying to-
one,
I'm trying to
maybe one
distract
of them, maybe
trying to
two if
distract
I'm
them from the
feeling
batteries.
really generous.
Okay,
But
no,
45 of them?
Nope. Okay.
Well, 42 by that count, as you did kind of Legolas 2 back into the trenches.
Yeah.
Faramond, 2 bodies just plop down next to you, left and right. In the distance, you see the pincer pinch down on Esmodai for a hit. So Esmodai has taken 1 hit this combat. as they are engaged with each other. Fitzroy, it's your turn.
So I'm currently being restrained, right?
Yeah, just so you may or may not have gathered as players, if Esmodai is incapacitated for any reasons,
We're in trouble.
just saying. Fitzroy, your turn.
What's the save on my dazed status, by the way?
Oh yeah, you need to save. So 11 plus.
Made it.
All right, you're no longer dazed. Fitzroy, your turn.
Yeah, so I'm being restrained. Is this a
Yeah.
save or a action to break free?
Well, you can teleport, pop free, or attempt to disengage. And disengage attempt takes -5 penalty.
I will attempt to disengage because I get a +2, I believe, on disengage.
I think you need to roll an 11 plus, and then you get to take your move and action as normal if you succeed.
Yeah. Let me check quickly what my plus is. So I get to...
But you're engaged with 5 enemies at the moment, not just one.
Yeah, so how does that work?
Well,
Okay.
for every one after that, we just take one off your total roll to see how many you can disengage with.
Oh, okay. I get to re-roll a disengage check if I need to. So,
Yeah.
16 with my +1. I don't add the escalation dice, right?
No.
16.
So what? 16. That means
16.
you disengage from the toad creature. That's including the -4,
No,
-5.
No, -5, so it's 11.
Okay,
So-
+2 because you had a +2 on your
Yep.
save. So it's 13. Yeah, you pop
13.
free. 13. You pop free from the toad. You pop free from 2 of the cultists, but 2 of them you are still engaged with. Should you choose to move, 2 of them get an opportunity attack against you.
Okay. I will use my quick action, as I still have my focus, to do a karmic rebuke,
Okay.
which allows me
At-
to expend my focus towards the toad.
There's the toad.
Towards the toad. 28, 32, including
Against?
isolation dice.
Against.
MD or PD, whichever.
Yeah,
it is.
definitely.
Yep.
16 PD.
Okay, cool. Then, nice, 16, yes, 22, 25 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and he can't attack me.
Amazing.
Yes, and that was my quick action.
Are you going to do anything else? Because he already couldn't attack you because you popped free. So he can't attack you throughout this round, you mean, right?
Yeah, you can't attack me throughout this round, yeah.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I will attempt to regain my focus, which draws opportunity attacks from the 2 that I am engaged with.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a reasonably high AC, so...
It's a 16
No, I have,
and an 18.
I have 20.
Okay.
I have bonuses against opportunity attacks. Being a small little finely dressed creature,
Do you regain your focus?
I regain my focus. Zen, the focus is here. I am aware of the battle.
Anything else you want to do?
No, I am still remain engaged with these, so I won't be moving.
Okay.
Although
You
I
watch.
I will shout to Faramond, "What? Who needs what?"
You watch as Asmodai, having taken that blow, spins into it and with a two-handed backhand just like rakes his sword across what seems to be the mask, helmeted, whatever it is that is protecting this creature's face, and just kind of like sparks flying everywhere as he rakes it across, but he does definitely land a solid blow on this huge creature. Doesn't look very easy though for him. It is the toad's creature, finding that it cannot attack you. It uses its entire movement and action to hop and leap right into the middle of the battlements, landing right up next to you, Rivenna, within striking range of the anchor and all three of the batteries. The battle between the Vrox and the people on the cart continues, as you can see in the distance, and not only do they swoop down and rake the cart, but they actually land on it and start to lay into the large corpulent figure on the back of the cart at the moment.
Oh no, those poor innocent people.
The small man giddies up the ox, and as it rides forward, the Vrox and the creature they are engaged with, the enemy they're engaged with, tumble off the cart as the ox cart starts to break away from them. It is now the imp's turn, and 3 of the imps rise up out of the...
I thought there was 2 left.
No, 3.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, wait. You shot
3 attacked me, and then Faramond killed 1.
Oh, yeah. No, there's 2 left.
I think.
2 of the imps come up and zoom in to the already partially cracked anchor.
Oh.
The first one.
Miss.
Takes a swipe at it.
Miss.
For a hit.
The anchor itself, not the batteries, huh?
Sorry, the battery. The already cracked battery. And the second imp takes a swipe at it for another hit, and the second battery breaks, crumbles, and fails.
How many are left?
2 batteries left.
2. The moment that battery breaks, the energy seems to be rerouted to the other 2 batteries that are still at full capacity, but the energy beam flickers on and off more frantically right now before powering up enough, surging a charge up, and re-energizing the also flickering energy dome around this area. The 2 imps are out in the open. Faramond, it is your turn. What do you want to do? Time to do something cool, gentlemen.
I'm out of cool stuff beyond my
Toad!
Cool. Toad?
Can you get the toad?
Toad or imps?
There's the moment you stick your head up out of the trench, you see this huge toad looming over Rivenna.
Ooh, another one.
You can get the toad. I could probably get the
toad or imps. I can only get one imp.
Imps next turn.
Assuming the toad has had 210 hit points, like the one in the previous episode, I'd still need a crit to kill it. Yeah, I'm going to go for the toad. I have enough hit points, right? So I'm not affected by the smell this time.
Nice.
So I just hop out of the trench with a mighty yell and give a swing. Wait, I'm still raging, so I get no critical, but 18 plus 12, that's 30 plus 5, so 35 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that's a hit. For a total of 10, 19 plus 11, that's 30, 41 points of damage. Ooh, just like last time.
Nice.
It is definitely staggered.
Oh, yeah.
18.
Aim for the hand. That's its weak point, remember?
I aim for the hands. For the hand.
8. Yeah, it's definitely staggered. Anything else you want to do?
I swat next to my ears to clear that weird windy noise that I keep hearing.
All right.
Wind going through your ears and coming out the other side.
Not like a hissing sound.
Like arrows flying past your ears to hit the toad.
Something like that. Not sure what it is.
Okay. Ravenna, a whole bunch of cultists now are scrambling up into the battlements. You've been in tight spots before. This looks pretty damn tight. There's 40 of them at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Give or take 36 of them. So here's what's
I'm
going to
standing,
happen.
I guess, in the center of the battlements, kind of near the anchor, right? I think
Yeah.
that's where it was. Okay, so they
Here's
have to
what's
go
going to
through the
happen.
trench. Okay.
Here's what's going to happen. 4 of them are going to break for one anchor. 4 of them are going to break for another anchor. 4 and 4. 10 are going to break for Rivenna, and 10 are going to break for Faramond. So, let's keep this interesting. Faramond,
Mhm.
first attack against you as 10 of these creatures kind of swarm towards you. First attack is a 10 to hit.
Against armor class misses.
Yeah. Second attack is an 18 to hit.
That's my armor class.
All right, that is 6 points of damage.
Oh no.
Third
I'm in
attack
stink
is
range.
a 17 to hit.
That misses.
Fourth attack is a 23 to hit, 6 points of damage. Fifth attack is a 21 to hit, 6 points of damage.
That's another.
Sixth attack is an 8 to hit. Seventh attack is a 21 to hit, 6
no.
points of damage.
Oh,
Eighth
no.
attack is
No.
a 6 to hit. Ninth
heck?
attack is an 18 to hit, 6 points of
That
damage.
hits again.
10th attack is a 6 to hit.
Ouch.
Ravenna,
Yeah, I'm ready.
running up to you. First attack, 13 to hit. Second attack, 8 to hit. Third attack, 1 to hit. Fourth attack, 4 to hit. Fifth attack, 18 to hit.
Safe.
Sixth attack, 21 to hit.
Safe. I have armor class of 23.
Oh my gosh.
Seventh attack, 8 to hit. Eighth attack, 8 to hit. Ninth attack, 12 to hit. 10th attack doesn't count because one of them rolled a 1, so I'll take off 1 attack for you.
Oh, I was like, they did hit Faramond multiple times with that
Yes.
23. So I
Quite a few.
was expecting to get hit. That is it. So Ravenna's just dancing and trying to get her next arrow out of her thing and just ducking back and forth as all these people
Right.
are coming.
As this is going on, I'll let you decide how many opportunity attacks you're willing to endure as these other ones swarm the anchor. The first anchor near Faramond.
What do you
4
mean
of them.
willing to endure?
Well, do you want to jump in between and kind of be
But
bashed?
it's not my turn. I can't really.
I
can
don't care. I'm going to let you jump in between them and the anchor or not. It's up to you. So, Faramond, do you want to jump
Wait.
in between? Wait,
There's
what?
4 of them? There's 4 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jumping in.
All right. You're jumping in between. So, Faramond, the way this is going to work is if he succeeds at the opportunity attack, right? Then he also gets to hit the anchor.
Hits both.
What? Okay.
5 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right. Doesn't hit the anchor. Second one, are you going to dodge in between again?
Yeah.
21 to hit.
Darn it.
All right.
That means
So
he
this-
hits Faramond and the anchor?
Faramond, you suffer 6 points of damage, and now he's going to take a swipe at the anchor
Oh, I see.
for that is a 12 to hit.
I see.
Couldn't we have
The anchor cracks. Third one, Faramond, are you still jumping in between?
Yes.
17 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Fourth one.
I'm standing.
14 to hit.
Oh,
Ravenna,
Yeah, Ravenna is just gonna jump in with her bow and try to trip the ones at the anchor. In other words, get the opportunity attacks against her, get their attention to try to take the opportunity attacks.
Amazing. Did the huge toad attack you? No, it used its entire movement to get up next to you, right?
Yes, yeah.
All right. That is going to be a 5 to hit.
Miss.
First one. Second one, it's going to be a 10 to hit.
Miss.
Third one,
How does he get all that?
going to be a 9 to hit.
I put it all into Dex.
Yes.
And a 10 to hit. Unbelievable.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to describe to us how you defend this anchor?
Yeah, just like it's just like in a movie, you know, like the spinning, leaping, rolling with my back over the anchor, you know, knocking a sword away with my bracers, kicking somebody away as they're trying to get to the anchor. Just all of that fancy movie stuff. I wish I had a cape. I don't think Ravenna has a cape. It'd be like very appropriate to have this spinning cape around, but it's not
You
the
had a
cape.
cloak, right?
Maybe her hair.
Cloak is a cape.
She's got shorter hair too.
Oh.
She doesn't really have a cloak. So yeah, so she's got a cloak. Yeah, she has a short cloak that's spinning dramatically, and she's using it to whip people away, get in their eyes. Classic kind of dueler style, whipping it into somebody's eyes as they're coming.
Top of the next round, do or die, ladies and gentlemen. Escalation die goes to 6. Ravenna, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I was tempted to like teleport away for my move action
Good
so that
plan.
I could
Please do
shoot
that.
at the toad, but then they're gonna get free hits on the battery, right?
You find out.
I gotta take down that toad. I am gonna take my first opening shot at the toad. Come on, roll that crit, my friend. Roll that crit. No. Okay, that's 5. 14. What's the escalation die?
6.
20 to hit the toad.
20 to hit the toad. 20 to hit the toad. No.
No. Oh
No?
man, I don't think
Plus
there's
damage?
any. Yeah, I do 5 miss damage to it
Yeah.
then. And
So-
since that's,
Oh, here we go. Here we go. From across the battlefield.
From across the battlefield.
yes.
Excuse me.
So I feel that there's something amiss across the battlefield as I turn and I see this thread of an arrow and I just tweak it ever so slightly. It's escalation dice is 6, right? So it's
Yeah.
22, 33 to hit against MD. That hits, I
Against
guess.
toad? Yes.
You get hit
Well,
by the
yeah,
arrow or
yes.
something else?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like ducking underneath these cultists' arms to shoot, take this terribly missed shot, and then somehow Fitzroy steps in.
Well, 17. Da-da-da.
Oh, do I get attacks of opportunity against me for shooting?
Sure, I'll roll those in a moment. 4 of them. Gladly.
35 psychic damage as this ghostly arrow slams into this toad, and 10 ongoing damage.
Amazing. Takes that at the end of its turn, right?
What was that, 35?
35 with 10 ongoing damage, yes.
It's down to
Also,
43 hit points. Yeah.
how much?
43 hit points.
43 hit points. Ooh. Yes, and he can't attack me this round, which is not particularly helpful.
Amazing. Good for you. Aren't you lucky?
Nice.
All right. The attacks of opportunity from the 4 cultists,
Yeah, I think it's only fair.
plus the 10 other ones that were kind of attacking you. So 14 in total. Does that sound clear?
Yeah, somebody's going to get a crit someday. You need more 27
14?
dice.
14? No. 15? No. 17? No. 11? No. 15? No.
You need more dice.
In the movie of this,
19?
this almost hits this
No.
comedy thing where I'm like dancing
11?
on their heads or something like that.
It's like the Matrix.
6?
Yeah.
No.
No.
22.
until one of them gets a crit. How did they get? Oh man,
17.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm not
You
gonna.
should be
Ask.
the
18.
tank.
12. That's it.
This
Nope.
is okay. That should be a short, probably. Like
Yep.
how I just like dancing around. Okay.
Those were all of the attacks of opportunities. Fitz is. Was that just your turn, Ravenna? That was just your turn.
That was
right?
my turn with
That was-
Fitzroy's help. Yeah.
That was your turn. Out in the distance, you see Fitzroy, this creature, and Asmodai engaged with each other again. It misses Asmodai. Its tail stabs down, thrusts down at him, and he hops out of the way. And it like stabs into the ground. You see dirt spray up, and Asmodai uses the momentum to turn and chop down at this tail. But you see his sword is blocked by some sort of magical armor that protects this creature's body that is locked together with chains and bolts. A good hit to any of those chains might loosen that armor a little bit. Anyway, that's your turn. Fitzroy, it's now your turn.
Ooh, my turn.
You're in the middle of the battlefield.
There
Everything
are
is happening around the anchor right now.
How many of these mooks are around me?
4. 2 of them were still engaged with you, I think.
Yeah. 2 were engaged.
2 were engaged and 2 are still standing there.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't let them take their attacks on you. Well, too bad. Turn's over. So
Sucks.
you're lucky. They must have
I'm lucky.
overlooked you.
Well, it's not hard. All right, I will, with my small dagger, Uroban, I will lash out and slice at these creatures. You've
Okay.
made bad life choices. I'm sorry. It's not my
There was
fault.
also the one that was still alive somewhere in one of the trenches, I think, that you left last game. You left one enemy.
Yeah, there was a mercy
alive.
though. He's out of the fight, so
Yeah, I know, but he's still lying there.
Oh, that's not good. 4. It's 14, 15. Oh, and the escalation dice is at 6. That's
Yeah.
20.
To hit?
22 hit.
Yep,
Oh,
hits.
okay.
Roll damage.
Ooh, get those D4s out. 9, 13, yeah, 14. 20 points of slicing damage as I with my little stabby daggers.
Okay, one of them drops dead at your feet.
Only one of them.
Only one of them. The other 3 are still standing.
That's not good. Okay.
Yeah?
I don't have my focus right now, so
Okay.
this is not good. Suboptimal.
All right. That ends your turn, I guess.
Yeah, actually, I can try and disengage, right? So,
Yeah, you can.
against 2 of them. No, it's 10. I don't disengage.
You don't disengage from any of those. Is that +2?
Oh, actually, I do have +2. So yes, I
12,
do.
so you disengage from
From
1, 2
both.
of them.
Well, I was only
You
engaged
disengage
with-
from the 2 of them, yeah.
Okay.
So
Then I will move over to where the rest of the battle is happening.
you move up to the battlements. You can't
Yes.
quite get into it yet. Okay.
you're chasing like the 30 unengaged cultists. Come back!
Come back, I have a
Amazing,
small little
amazing.
knife for you.
You watch Asmodai hit and land another blow on this huge creature in the background, magic sparking everywhere. As the toad-like creature, looking from Faramond to Rivenna,
Which one am I going to kill this time?
turns his attention to Faramond.
Oh.
Wait, he's probably attacked me. I can. I have
25 to hit.
Faramond.
Right. He
That
grabs
is
you. You suffer 28 points of damage. Its next
Not
attack
again.
has a
28.
plus to its attack to you, as do all of the attacks of its allies.
Oh no.
By the way, Rivenna, Faramond, do you have more or less than 84 hit points?
I have less.
Less.
I have
Then
less at
you
this point.
are dazed and you have a -4 to your attack. Plus, you do not get to add the escalation die going forward.
Is that because? But it's not that close to me anymore, right? Because I'm now at the battery, and it's at a different battery.
Well, Faramond, because it's engaged
Okay.
with this creature.
He takes 10 ongoing damage at the end. and
At
he
the
has
end
to
of his
do
turn, that's fine.
a
And also,
save.
it took 5 miss damage from me, so it's actually got 5 less, so 38 probably.
Sure. Still standing. 30, 29, 33 to hit.
Me.
Faramond.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, 28 points of damage as he whacks you in the face again.
Oh no, I'm down.
These things are insane. They've
Oh,
taken
down
thanks.
again.
3, 5, 4, 5.
Halfling killed my brother 30 seconds ago.
I'm not a halfling. I'm regular sized.
Not anymore.
I'm spread out now. I'm flat.
You're a quarterling. Sorry.
He takes 5 and 10 damage. He still has 28 hit points as he's standing at the end of his turn.
And Faramond is down.
Would he not, since he's staggered, would that not affect
No.
his roll? Oh.
Amazing.
Oh no.
Over in the distance, the Vrox have finished feasting on the man they pulled off the cart. And they look up, seeming to try to decide whether they should focus their attention on you or on the ox cart. I'll give it a 50-50. Anything below a 10,
Money's in the ox cart.
anything 10 or lower, they come your direction.
There's a whole army here. The army doesn't need them.
It's a 2. They fly over.
No.
angle.
There's
That's what we
obviously an
needed.
army here.
With more
Okay.
people.
As they are flying over, the imps turn their attention to the batteries. One imp is going to attack the battery by Rivenna, but it misses it. The second imp is going to attack the battery by
Faramond's down now.
Faramond,
Once again.
and it hits it. It breaks in half, but is still working.
Okay.
It's like my emotional state. I'm broken, but I'm still working.
Faramond, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I was
You
getting
can.
the recovery.
You can't move except teleport, pop free, or attempt to disengage. But the disengage takes a -5 penalty unless you hit the creature that is holding you with an attack on this turn.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Death save,
Help
please.
us, right?
Death save, please.
Just a pure roll, right?
Let's look up the death save rules. Because I think if you roll a 16, or 20 or 16 plus, you pop back and you get like your full turn.
Come on, where's the... Come on, document. It's not moving. Okay, I'm going to roll meanwhile. While the document's loading.
Did
Matt,
the-
are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Ah, I
Did
got a 13.
That's
That's
it's
a
higher than
success.
11, so I think that's a success.
Making death saves while you're down.
Yeah, go for it.
At the start of your roll a death save. Deaths are hard, 16 plus.
Oh, failed.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh.
man. I
Oh,
shouldn't
no.
have read it. I shouldn't have read it.
Yeah.
If you roll
but-
16 plus, something else happens. If you take 15 or less, after the fourth failed death save in a single battle, you die.
Okay.
Hang
First
on,
fail.
hang on. There is the rule of fighting in spirit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Where is it?
Yeah. You can like give someone else a +1.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Seeing my poor flattened form in the hands of this smelly toad.
On their turn.
Yeah.
Like a reaction, you know.
So we'll get to that in a moment. You're unconscious. Failed death save number 1.
All right.
There are 35 cultists in here, Ravenna.
And a toad monster that can take us each down in one hit, and the imps, and the
It
rocks.
needs like one more hit and it's dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I gotta shoot at the toad monster, man. There's no way. I gotta
You
get that.
better
thing
not
down.
crit. You better not crit on this one. Or
Better not crit fail. You mean
no, if you crit success, like that would have.
that it would have been sucked? Because we would have taken it down the previous turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't crit. 9.
What are you doing?
Dancing between these cultists, standing on top of the anchor, trying to shield it, and jump on top of the anchor and shoot the toad monster.
Don't you take 35 opportunity attacks if you do that?
4 or up to 10. I don't know. Depends on how many. But I can't leave this anchor, right? Like, I have to be shielding this anchor, otherwise we're in trouble. So, I mean, I could teleport away from the anchor. But then everyone's just going to attack the anchor and hit it. So I'm going to stick with the anchor, take the extra opportunity attacks, and shoot at the toad monster.
It's going to be interesting. All right. So
19, 18.
What are you doing? Hang on.
I'm shooting at the toad monster.
It's not your turn.
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
No.
Excuse me.
No. Hang on.
I thought you asked
Faramond,
me.
it's the cultist's turn now.
Okay.
35 cultists. And 4 of them running after Faramond, Fitzroy.
Oh no! Leave me
So,
alone.
first of all, the anchor that Faramond was defending, the 4 of the cultists that had attacked it before. First one, 7 to hit, misses. Second one, 6 to hit, misses. Third one, 13 to hit. With a mallet, this cultist lays into the stone and whacks it, and the stone cracks, and whacks it again until the anchor explodes in a burst of dust. And the moment that third anchor is destroyed, the final anchor begins to pulsate and sing as the magical tether between its battery and the anchor flickers, becomes unstable, restless, and disappears. The beam of light going up retracts upwards like a fountain running out. And the dome overhead that was solid light shatters into 1,000 magical stars as it goes out. As 32 of the cultists turn to Rivenna.
Another successful campaign. What should
Yes,
we try?
another successful season.
First
Hang on.
attack.
Hang on. I can keep this in mind. I don't have to give my fighting in spirit to attack. I can give it to armor class if
That's
necessary.
fine. Whatever you want to do. This is
Awesome,
a
I'll take it.
22 to hit.
You'll take that?
Yeah, sure.
You're
I'm
inspired
just
by how much pain I
inspired
look
by
in.
how much.
Describe for us how you're fighting in spirit alongside Ravenna.
After seeing the damage I've taken, that's inspired Ravenna to not get hit. Like, okay, I do not want to end up like that guy.
So what's your armor class right now?
24, which means I'm assuming
24.
though.
So this one misses.
Assuming it has to be a crit to hit me at this point, which is gonna suck.
Yeah, actually. It is because they have a +3. Second one misses. Third one misses. Fourth one misses. Fifth one misses.
I'm giving that to Fitzroy then.
Sixth one misses.
Good.
Seventh is a crit. 12
Hey!
points of damage.
12? Okay.
Eighth one misses. Ninth one misses. 10th misses. 11th misses. 12 misses. 13 misses. 14 misses.
They're just like piling on,
15 misses.
chasing me across the
just
field as I'm just like
racing-
dancing
racing
around like,
on.
no!
Spurred on by their victory. 16 misses. 17 misses. 18 misses.
I must be doing cardio as well as
19
having high dexterity.
misses. 20 misses. There were 4 on the outside. 4 attack. That's 8. 5 more.
Oh man.
Misses. 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 24 attacks. Only one of them hit.
Oh my god.
This place is swarming and overrun. Your communication screen goes on the right of your eye. Ravenna, status.
The anchor's down. Asmodai is still up. We're totally overrun. We need to get this king out of here somehow. And get this king, knock down this toad and get this king. But I am totally overrun.
Totally. I'm sorry.
Sit tight. We're going to work on an extraction plan. Then you hear him cursing as the communication goes
Wish
off.
they could have figured that out 10 seconds ago.
Well, this is all happening like in the span of like 4 or 5 seconds at the moment.
Yeah.
Top of the next round. Ravenna, before we go to your turn, Fitzroy, your comms go up.
Ah.
What's your friend's name?
Oh, you were going to say that.
The dwarf.
Dwarf.
Do we have like a viewer now on live, watching
No.
the live stream?
Hereth.
Harith.
Hereth.
Harith comes onto your comms. Fitzroy,
Hello.
hi. How's it
Hi.
going?
Oh, I've had better days. Remember that time when we had to clean out the storeroom? It's much like that, except all of the paper is trying to kill us. Which, much like the storeroom, but with knives. I don't recommend it.
Right.
If there's some assistance you could offer, that would be wonderful.
Hey, Fitzroy. I think it's time you begin to remember. I need you to make a wisdom check, please.
Wisdom's just a...
Check. Wisdom check. So roll your wisdom. Let's see how high you get.
with mod or modern level?
Yes,
Or
modern level.
22 with modern
22.
level.
Very good. Rivenna, you watch as as you're dodging all of these strikes and blows, a warm, slightly warm breeze whips up behind you, in front of you, wherever you're dancing at the moment, around Fitzroy, And when you look up, he seems to grow in stature slightly, but it's not because he's growing in size, it's because he's starting to levitate.
Shit.
Up. Fitzroy, you are aware that you're starting to levitate, but you have no idea why this is happening. Do you want to find out?
Oh, it's the rapture. Yes, I would love to find out why suddenly I can fly.
Give me another wisdom throw, please. With the
Where's
save.
the little guy going? Little guy, get the king.
16.
Pixie.
16.
16.
But just as he is rising up off the ground, the breeze fades, and he plops back down on his little legs.
Oh. Oh.
No, Fitzroy, you hear Harith shout through the comms. I need you to remember. Rivenna, it's your turn.
What is happening? All right. I am going to use my teleport action instead of my move action now that this anchor, because the anchor is fully down now, right?
Looks like it.
Okay. I'm going to use for my move action, I'm going to use my teleport racial power. I'm going to just spin around, and instead of having to extract myself from the center of this mass of 25 cultists, I'd like to try to just teleport over to where Fitzroy is.
Fitzroy is like 3 meters away from you. He's like at the edge of this battle. So it's like super easy for those cultists to get back at you where he's standing. Depends on you. How much distance do you want to put between you and the fight?
I guess I want to put enough distance that they don't get attacks of opportunity on me as I shoot at the toad. So I want to just outside of the ring, I guess.
Well, you disengage from them. You disengage from them when you move away. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I disengage from all the 25 cultists, and actually, wait, they're engaged with me too. So if they try to leave me, I get attacks of opportunity on them, right? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because there's so many other things to hit right now.
Yeah. But I do want to be out of the center of them so I can shoot my bow cleanly at that toad creature. Go, toad creature. I'm going to disengage out just so I teleport outside of the ring and take a shot at the... natural one.
Oh, no.
The last game went so amazingly well for my rolls, and this game has been payback.
Is there no well actually for Fitzroy here?
Yeah, come on, Fitzroy.
Actually, he doesn't have any focus.
I don't have a focus at the moment.
So a natural one, I loose an arrow into, I don't know, the anchor and making it even less repairable.
I think at this stage, the ship has sailed.
26, yeah. So I'm trying to get rid of that toad so that we can recover Faramond before he dies. But,
miss damage.
Yeah, five miss damage, I guess.
Okay, it's down to 23 hit points.
Are you going to give me miss damage on a critical
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
miss, though? Okay.
Maybe I'll let you hit Faramond and knock one
Triple
more of his death
damage.
saves off.
It's a critical miss, so it's triple miss.
Sure, no. Nice try, though. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff, but it's not really useful. No, I am out of good things to do.
All right, you're standing next to Fitzroy.
Yeah, ask Fitzroy, what is happening, Fitzroy?
You can sense as you know when someone is slightly static, the moment you land next to him, he gives off a slight sparkly charge. Like there are little beads of flashes of arcane energy kind of coming out of his trench coat. And his eyes are, I don't know, somewhat strangely monocolored, illuminated. It seems like they're alight with magical fire, almost dawn-like in their glow.
If you got something special to pull, Fitzroy, now's the time.
Fitzroy, it's your turn.
Maybe
So
it's a little bit late.
I will say this: you are a creature of magic, a student of magic. There is a magical anchor that runs on A train, the A train forces in the in the atmosphere around you, which you are a part of also. Um, there might be a way for you to engage with that anchor,
Mhm.
and I will let you do everything else you want to do on your turn. If you want to kind of take the place of one of the batteries, we will just have to do some rolls to see whether you're able to keep up that feed of power into the anchor, if that is something you'd be interested
Yes. So
in trying to do, or
so I do.
whatever other solution you want to come up with, the context that you are a student of magic and have a keen understanding of how such things might work.
So I will. Um, I think the key here is that I can see the threads. I can control the different fates, and by standing in for one of these batteries, I might be able to connect the two fates. One where things are going better than they are right now, and the current fate we're in. But it's going to need me to hold those threads together. And
So what do you do?
so I will rush towards the nearest battery, or the one that's just been destroyed.
You don't have to
And
take the physical place of it. You can feed
okay.
this thing from anywhere.
Then I will just.
It's up
start
to you how you want to do it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, there's no location specific for
Okay.
that.
Then I will maybe take cover if there's any cover at all, and start
No,
to.
where you're standing? No.
No, well, if I move off to one side or something and try and, sit
Yeah.
down behind a rock or something and
Sure.
slowly start to pull together the threads to hold together the different fates and
All
bring
right.
the battery back to life.
A tether of energy, Ravenna, you see, erupts from one of Fitzroy's hands, as he reaches out through time and space to connect to the anchor, and as he begins to feed A-Train forces into the anchor, I need you to what is your spellcasting modifier?
Intelligence.
All right, so make a spellcasting roll. Roll level and intelligence.
All right. And my magical dagger, which gives me +1, right? For magic.
Sure, I'll give you every advantage you need for this roll.
Escalation dice?
23.
23. Very good. You needed a 20. So,
Okay.
as you reach out, this burst of A-Train energy shoots into the anchor and kind of starts to wrap itself around it like a coil. And as it does, some of it kind of like spins off and shoots back through the ranks of cultists that have amassed around the anchor and past the toad that is holding Faramond back into the battery, bringing that fourth battery back to life. And as that fourth battery springs back to life and starts to feed energy back into the anchor comes back on, and you see the beam start to steadily climb up slowly, as all around you these stars that were in the place where the dome was and were kind of like starting to fall down seem to halt for a moment, and there's magic in the air, literally. So Fitzroy, that's your special. What do you want to do for your turn?
For my turn, I wanted to hold my focus and keep an eye on the battle, trying to see if I can help people, because I can't really move from where I am or anything like that. So,
All right. Make
Yep.
another wisdom. Make another wisdom roll for me, please.
All right. Oh no, that's a 1. So even with my pluses, that's not going to be good.
Amazing.
Yes, amazing fail. Yay.
Off in the distance, Esmodai seems to land another blow against the huge pincer creature. As the toad turns around and looks from, drops Faramond, looks from Fitzroy to Rivenna, and Rivenna, you know you have the option to intercept.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So considering that I've been intercepting against to protect batteries, I think I should now
I have
protect the
battery.
gnomish battery.
On the battery. Yeah.
So
Just
it's
look up
Fitzroy
how
and then
this-
Toad, right?
Hang on, how this works. Because you used to have the skilled intercept.
No, yeah, I mean, let's see. Let me look up intercept.
Actions.
I think skilled intercept was something that Harold had to let me free
Yeah, I
up.
know. Intercepting. You intercept a creature when you move to stop an enemy attempting to rush past you to attack someone else. You must be near the enemy and the person it is trying to reach. So the toad is trying to reach Fitzroy. Do you want to intercept? Yes or no?
Yes, indeed.
All right.
I'm trying to read how that
So
works.
instead of attacking Fitzroy, it is going to attack you.
Ravenna. Yay! I'm so excited.
You should be. This is a great
It's my
opportunity
chance to
for
get
you.
smashed the same way Faramond has gotten smashed twice.
2 more turns and it's dead.
But you have a +1 to your armor class, so that's a 21 to its first smash.
Safe!
All right.
So I'm just distracting it instead of intercepting it, really.
And a 24
That it's.
meets it, it beats it. You suffer 28
Oh,
damage.
that's it. I'm down. I had 26 after that critical hit.
But
But
Actually,
as your lifeless, pathetic corpse starts to fall to the ground, Fitzroy tugs, using all of his little body's energy, tugs on some fate strings. You can make a basic attack using +11 to hit. So you should.
I think it's totally appropriate to copy what Faramond the Mighty did in this case, then. Is that I'm going to whip out my sword because I'm going to whip out my sword and just hold it up on this thing's hand as it comes down on me, just like Faramond did when he was captured. Since that worked so well,
Perfect.
I told you it's. So what's my plus?
+11.
Plus 11.
Oh, sorry, +10. Sorry,
Plus 10.
you don't get my magical item.
15, 24. Do I get the bonus of the? Do I get the
Escalation?
bonus of the escalation die as well?
no, because you're engaged with this creature.
Oh, you're right.
And you have less than 84 hit points.
Okay.
So it's also a -4 to your attack.
Oh, that's not good.
But you
So-
use my attack roll. So
Okay. So
technically,
Okay,
it's
10, 25, 21, which I think hits, which we learned.
I'll allow for that. So it's a 20 without the -4. What's the total?
Yeah, no, so I got 15 plus
10.
10?
10 is 25, minus 4 is
No,
21.
not -4. 25.
no -4.
25 plus 6, because it's his attacks roll 31. Yeah, that hits. What's the damage?
Your normal damage for your weapon.
Okay, so that is
Sword.
5d8,
22.
which actually might be less than the archery, less than if I'd done the archery, but let's hope. 8 total. 8, 20. Roll well on this last 5d8. Oh, I get a +2 actually.
You need to hit 23.
Yeah, I got 28 damage.
28
I got
damage.
5d8 +2 because my racial power of swords +2, which felt pretty useless, but now it's useful. 5d8 plus
Might
2,
or
28 damage.
mercy?
Oh, I just might it because mercy might it. I hold out my sword and then am I still down at the end of this, Fitzroy?
No, you take 12 less points of damage than you would. So
Okay.
maybe you are still down. I don't really
So I just
You
then
only
it,
took
that
16
fist
points
is
of
coming
damage.
down at me, and I just hold it up and hold it up. And it's pressing all of its weight on me through its hand, and then its eye just comes down because it doesn't expect me to be resisting. Its head follows through, and its eye goes through its hand, onto its hand through to my sword, and I am almost crushed underneath, smashed up my knees, smashed up my shoulder on the ground, and how much less do I take?
12 points.
So I got 28. So I took
Yeah.
16 damage. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I just
Still
left this thing falling on me. So I still have 10 hit points left.
So
And now we
cool.
got to get to Fitzroy somehow. Ah!
And it takes 10 ongoing damage.
And
And it takes 10 ongoing damage. Bastard!
Does that carry over to the
To the scorpion.
cultist? Yeah.
Oh, man. That is a great move, Fitzroy.
I mean, I wish I'd had it prepped for when Faramond died as well.
Well,
Yeah.
you did last.
That would have been
session.
better timing, yeah.
The two rocks,
No!
vultures.
But we're still going to die. We're just going to die
Flee.
slowly.
The rocks flee when they see their toad master gone.
Fly over. Fly over. They were already on their way. They reach where you are now, and they swoop down onto the levitating magical creature that is flying there. So a couple of things are going to happen. First,
Not me.
Fitzroy,
That's good.
they're going to attack you.
Oh, it is me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Not the little
First.
flying pig?
They're going to attack you.
Okay.
Yeah. The first one swoops over. That is a 17 to hit. First attack.
I don't have focus, so current my AC is 22.
Okay, second attack fails. The second one swoops by for a 28 to hit.
That does hit.
You
Yes.
take 7 points of damage. Its second attack is a 13 to hit. That misses.
That doesn't-
Because of that one attack, I need you to make a easy save, please. 6+.
6+. Okay. 9.
9. Would have failed a regular save.
Oh no.
For a moment, your hold on the magic around you and the magic you're drawing in to feed into the anchor. It begins to slip through your finger, but you regain concentration and are able to hold it. But these two creatures are now circling this place. The two imps are there, and they are going to use their ranged attack against Rivenna. The first one's going to take a shot at you, Rivenna, for a 21 to hit.
Oh, hits.
7
Hits.
points of damage.
How does that wait?
Okay.
Why does that hit? I thought your armor class is 23.
This is against PD, right?
Physical, right.
Yeah,
Is he at PD?
yeah.
I have 3 left.
And the second one is going to take a shot at you, Ravenna. 18 to hit
Miss.
against PD.
My PD is 19.
Okay. And it is now Faramond's turn.
Roll
That's safe,
roll a
please.
natural 20.
Roll a natural 20.
Roll your dice gently down. 16.
Hey, that's good.
That's a
That's a
success.
success. Nothing happens, right? Matchup rolls up.
No.
Do I stabilize?
It's
Or
it's,
nothing happens?
No, hang on. Let me read it.
Succeed, and you can spend a recovery.
Yeah, if you roll a 16 or above, use recovery to return to consciousness.
Oh, yeah.
And tell everyone what form of courage, willpower, stubbornness, or quest brought you
Yeah,
back.
please give us the story first before you roll.
All 4 of those. um, oh wow, where do I start? I mean, there's just so much. What do I have to describe? What
What brought
How
you
do
back?
you how do you wake
Courage,
up?
Anger,
Go for it. How do you
fury.
wake up?
remembering your childhood toy bear. I don't know.
right? As I don't know if there's there are souls in this game.
There definitely
as
are.
as I start to drift over my unconscious body, I look down at it. I don't know if this is really happening because I don't know how death really works here. But if not, then it's my subconscious, my unconscious mind playing tricks on me. I see my squashed body lying there on the floor, and I look down at it and I say, "I don't know who that is, but that is not King Faramond the Mighty." I just get up with a roar, and I look around. Did we win? That's
All you see around you are the grimy, dirty legs and tunics of about 30 cultists that are swarming this place as you get up to your tiny feet.
Oh, good. I could still fight.
Do you get to take your... No, you just get to roll a recovery to get up.
Recovery.
Don't get to take your turn
Yeah.
as normal on a 16 plus, huh?
Right.
Nope.
No, so that's
All right.
10, 22. I'm just doing the math. 10, 22.
Fitzroy, I need you to make an intimidation roll, please.
Am I intimidating someone?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. Is this a charisma thing? Or
No, it's a you thing. So let's make it a spellcasting roll. Go for it.
okay, that's good. It's good because if it was charisma, I wouldn't have bothered rolling. That is 18.
That's the total, or what?
18 is the total. Even
18
with
is
plus
total.
11.
All right.
Yeah.
So the cultists are going to save against an 18.
Okay. Could be worse.
15. 10.
It's gonna take a while.
Seeing. No, it's not.
Oh. Okay.
Because I rolled for two half of them. So, upon seeing, first of all, the magical spectacle and the literal light of dawn glowing in the eyes of Faramond, almost like Matt's glasses at the moment, but then slightly more enrapturing. And this kind of like halo appearing around Fitzroy's head from this light that's cast up as he levitates up a bit higher, driving this incredibly powerful magical force into the battery. Yeah, almost. Oh. About half of the cultists that are still standing there break down to their knees, seem to whatever crazed madness had overtaken these people seems to leave their eyes, and they kind of like just scatter and start to run in all directions. But about 10 of them stay where they are, and by the looks of them, these are also somewhat better armored or better equipped than the ones that are running off. So you have 10 of them remaining as the others try to run away. The spell that was holding them, or whatever had gotten to their minds and hearts that was holding them there, setting them free for some reason in the passing of that toad-like creature. And the three of you are at this point still standing. With that intimidation, the remaining 10 lose their turn as they seem slightly dazed and not sure what to do with their leadership gone. You're all going to get a healing surge, which means you can use one of your recoveries to top up your hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Once again, is this free or does this use a recovery?
You use one of your recoveries.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I roll the wrong dice? No, I didn't.
So one thing I'm not great at is rolling recoveries. Apparently.
Holy moly! 3 1s and a 2.
I guess
Yeah.
I'm not the only one.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. I'm consistently rolling below average on recoveries, but okay, well. Okay, recovered. I won't get taken down by a single shot, so. Well, not a single shot, a single shot from a toad, yes, but toad.
As the Oxguard is still trying to get away from the battle scene off in the distance.
I shoot the driver. I mean,
In the knee.
Rivenna, we come up to your turn. What do you want to do?
crawl out from under this toad thing and
You have a sword in hand, by the way.
take a
It's
sword
an
in
action
hand.
to switch weapons. I'm just
action
saying.
to switch weapons. I guess I just charge into this group of mooks since that's my lethal weapon. I need to keep Fitzroy safe, and I need to get to. Do I see Faramond's up? I need to get.
Faramond's still levitating there, looking
Faramond.
inspiring. Oh, sorry, Fitzroy. Faramond, yeah, you see he's up.
Yeah. Okay. Then I gotta. The rocks are out of range. The imps are out of range, right?
They're hovering.
I can't reach them without my bow, though. Without switching to my bow, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. Oh wait, if it takes an action to switch weapons, well, it was for story purposes that I pulled my sword out on that toad, I guess.
Or you decided to pull out your sword to defend yourself. I let you do it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
an action to switch back.
Okay. Makes sense. I'm just gonna stride in against my favorite.
Could have been
enemy.
an arrow, but hey.
Yeah, that could have been an arrow. Yeah. I'm just gonna head for these. What are they called? The cultists.
cultists?
The better
Go
armed
for it.
cultists to try to scatter them to the wind.
Roll your attack. Now he rolls
14.
critical.
No,
Oh, no.
it's sadly still no critical. 14,
Go ahead, roll
21, 27.
Yeah, it's
Damage is 15. Oh, come on. 6, 15, 16, 18 damage.
18. You killed one of them.
Yay! That was very mighty of me. Should stick to the bow, I guess.
As you leap over one of the trenches, and you just kind of like.
I'm trying to keep them distracted from Fitzroy.
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Off in the distance, the huge creature takes one of its pincers and strikes Esmodai. With it, their battle is ongoing, still pretty evenly matched, but Esmodai now has taken 2 hits.
Rafa would be really useful down here.
Yeah, and it is Fitzroy's turn.
So I will.
First, you're going to save to see if you can
Oh.
continue to hold on the. Well, actually, let's make it a DC 20. So what we're going to do is we'll make
it's
it a
not-
DC
let's not
20.
make
I thought he had to save
skills
when he
check.
got attacked. When he gets attacked.
So we'll do a DC 20 skill check to see if you can keep mending the magical barrier overhead through your understanding of the arcane field. It's a 20 this time still. So go ahead and roll.
It's like a 50-50 at this point. No.
It's your level plus your
It's It's 16. No,
16.
14.
Plus the activation dice?
No,
No,
skill
14.
check.
14.
14. Ooh, ow. Yeah, roll save.
Roll a save.
Straight
Which-
save. 11 because you failed this roll.
Yeah, that I did. 16.
All
I rolled
right.
better on that one.
Despite your best effort to feed energy into this pillar, the pillar keeps rising, but the dome does not seem to reappear. You do see off in the distance the other 3 pillars are still feeding kind of like magical fountains spraying up in the air, but whatever magical energy they're putting out can't connect to anything else, and they're still kind of like this suspended stars all around you in this dome shape, but slowly kind of starting to fizzle and fall down to earth. All right. What did you want to do with your action
I
movement?
will be gaining my focus and trying to concentrate on just feeding this battery and gaining my focus.
Amazing.
But
You
I will use my quick action to enable one of my skills, which gives me a better defense if I don't have my focus. But
Amazing.
if I do it now.
All right, very good. Esmodai, in the meantime, lands another blow as he jumps up over the head of the creature, runs across the length of its back, drawing his sword as he runs over the armor, sparks flying up before he somersaults off in the distance, landing another blow there. At that same time, one of the Vroks swoops down over onto Rivenna.
Okay.
30 to hit. Whew.
Yeah, that's
7 points of damage and 5 ongoing poison damage,
impressive. Okay.
which you take at the end of your turn. Before, sorry, at the start of your turn. At the end of your turn, you save against it, and its second attack is a 19 to hit
Misses.
against AC. All right,
Okay.
very good. That's first Vrok. The second Vrok, Faramond.
Bring it on.
It swoops down towards you for a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
7 points of damage, 5 ongoing damage, and a 22 to hit. Sorry, 26 to hit.
That also hits.
7 points of damage and 5 more ongoing damage, so a total of 10 ongoing poison damage.
Good.
And it swoops by and away again.
Can I use my communicator off turn, by the way?
Hang on it.
Yeah.
If it's a melee attack and it swoops away, do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, you are engaged with it, but it's just like flying around you.
Okay.
It's all flying away from you.
Could I communicate to my ship, to my command?
Sure,
I forgot to do that during my turn.
On
Okay.
your turn, you can.
Okay.
Those are the Frogs. The Imps
Forgot about them.
are going to fly over to the remaining anchor battery.
Isn't that Fitzroy?
Yeah, Fitzroy's there.
Oh, there's also still
Oh, there's another one.
one battery there.
Oh, I need to get in front of that battery. Oh no.
One hit,
Oh no.
and the second one misses.
Didn't realize the battery was still up.
Faramond, your turn. What do you want to do? You're engaged with the frog, just like Rivenna.
Okay, I'm at 43 hit points. I'm going to be at 33 hit points. Oh wait, no, I take my ongoing damage now, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm at 33 hit points now.
Head for the imps, man.
I should probably use my last recovery though.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I don't know. Ah,
You
I
did
really
also
had-
still have that +1 oil on your weapon, huh?
yeah, but that I also have a healing potion, which I need to heal. I'm gonna go down again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna heal. Just what level healing potion is this?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is it-
It's in your inventory.
No, because there were two. I actually wasn't.
I have an adventurer
Have-
one. And
That
I
means
think
you
I
have the
have-
champion one.
That means I have a champion. Okay.
Yep.
So that's another 2d8 plus my recovery. So the last of my recoveries. I am
Are
not
you
rolling
saying saying that you're an ally who is using a recovery?
Yes, I am.
Wonderful.
Do I first recover?
Yes, you do, but you add +3 at the end, and I'll tell you what happens after that.
Okay. So, okay, let's do some. Oh, now I rolled well. That's 20, 30, 35. 35 plus 3, that's 38. Now I'm adding 2d8 because it's a potion. Oh, that's nice. That's an 8. What number was I at? I was at 38.
D8.
So, 48. 48. That's good.
Is that good?
So I heal up 48.
Great. So you so as you take the potion and you feel the recovery, it seems to work faster than you expect, enabling you to also do a basic attack as
Oh,
the
yeah.
energy flows through you.
Nice.
You're still raging. Did you
Get the
rage?
rock.
It's a quick action to rage. So, okay, now I can do a quick action.
Oh, okay, but you
So,
need to
yeah.
use my attack, which is in this case +12.
But do
Sorry.
I also get to use my rage? So I
It's a
roll
basic
twice.
attack. So
No,
No, but if he's
rage,
raging,
rage is
if
like a
he's
background
raging,
effect that
yeah.
gives me
Yeah.
an advantage to my roll.
mhm,
yeah.
So I roll with advantage, but plus 11,
12.
plus 12.
Plus 12.
And what are you attacking? The Vrock?
Ooh, should I get the Vrock? I should get the Vrock. Well, the Vrock got me, so I'm getting the Vrock.
Okay.
Yeah, the imps are going to take down the battery, but the
Well, we'll
rock.
see what happens because Fitzroy seems to be powering everything at the moment. Let's see.
Yeah.
I retain my focus as well. So
Faramond?
Yeah, so that's an 18 plus 11, so 29 to hit.
Hits.
12.
30 to hit. 5, 9, 14 plus 8, that's 22 plus 11, 33. 33
Nice.
damage.
Okay. 33 damage. All the
Mm.
Vrock. Some feathers, misformed, deformed feathers fall down around you.
Oh, jeez. That's it?
That's it.
Oh,
Oh,
Anything else?
man.
it's not staggered.
No.
Damn it.
Oh man.
these are tough birds.
A bird.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's all you got?
Sorry. Did you want more?
Oh, I have to roll now to see if I can end the ongoing damage.
Yeah.
What save is this?
11.
11. Ha, 15.
15. Very nice. The 9 remaining cultists. Three of them are going to run over to the remaining battery. The first
Can I intercept that again, like we did earlier, or not?
Well, you can intercept one of them if you want.
I mean, before we were trying to
No,
defend.
yeah,
the
that
battery.
was a one-time. Like, no, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
So you want to intercept one of them?
Yeah. Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay, this is a 16 to hit against you.
Okay. Safe. Yes.
Safe. All right. Very good. The second one rushes by you as you're busy for a 10 to hit. The third one comes by 21 to hit.
Hmm.
Fitzroy,
That misses, right?
I need you to make a save, please. 11 plus.
Yep, 18.
18. All right. As this final fourth battery is beaten to dust by these 4 cultists that run towards it, all of the power that is being fed into the anchor now goes through Fitzroy, and he holds on to his concentration, but he screams out in agony because the strain of this is terrible.
Uh-oh.
And
As
he
I
takes
scream, oh dear, this chafes.
6 points of psychic damage.
Oh, man.
Oh, this chafes
right.
much more than I had anticipated.
But the anchor is still operational at this point
Oh,
in
man.
time.
Okay.
Those were 4 of the 9 cultists. The other 5, 3 of them are going to rush Faramond. 21 to hit. First one.
Hits.
6 points of damage. Second one is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
6 points of damage. The third one is 17 to hit.
Haha, that misses.
2 of them are rushing for Rivenna.
Hey.
Critical, 12 points of damage.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And an 18.
12 points of damage?
And an 18.
Okay.
Ooh, we're damage buddies. We both took 12 points.
Yeah. Okay.
Twinsies.
Okay. That ends the cultist's turn. Back to the top of the round, Ravenna.
Okay,
Final round of the evening. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shout to the what is it? To my communications. Say, command, we don't need an escape plan. We need magical backup energy. We've got this little gnome from Goal who is powering the entire anchor, and he needs more magical support. Get it here as soon as possible.
What do you mean you got a gnome from Gold? There are no gnomes.
We have a little floating magical guy who is powering this anchor all on his own, and he needs your support. Get us more magical energy, magic users immediately, or this anchor is going down. The anchor is not quite down yet. This guy is holding it together. Get us some support immediately. If you want to keep the shield up, do
All
it
right, that was
now.
your action. Now for your movement.
Okay, so is that so I don't get to? Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm joking, but you just keep talking. So
Yeah, exactly.
I want to move on.
So I, after I take my ongoing damage, I'm down to 3,
No.
and I have to decide: am I going to go unconscious from ongoing damage if I fail next turn, or am I going to try to knock something down? I think I have to. Oh wait, no, I can't. So there's a rock engaged with me, and 2 of the things engage with me, and everyone else is swarming Fitzroy basically, and the imps. Yeah, but I think I need to use a recovery because I think, and I
Sure,
mean, I can
one
hope
hit
for a
point.
crit, but yeah, I'll be on 1 hit point otherwise. But maybe this is the time when I finally roll a crit.
Wait, what's your crit range?
18.
And against the rock.
You should use your recovery.
The rock is a demon, right? So it's an 18. Sorry, what did you say? Fitzroy?
You should just use I mean, you've got 3 hit points left.
Can you still do that? Can you still do that recover cool thing, or was that just a one?
I have retained my focus, and this is a new round.
All right, I am going to use my recovery. Do I take the ongoing damage at the end of my round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I use a recovery.
No, you take the ongoing damage.
Okay.
At the start of your round.
I'll let you do the recovery, and then we take off the ongoing damage.
No, it wouldn't knock me down. So I take the ongoing damage, so I'm down to 3.
Yeah.
And then I get my recovery. Ooh, 12, 21, 28, 31. Much better this time. And does something better happen?
You get a
Fitzroy?
+3 to your recovery,
Okay.
and you can take a basic attack using +12 as your attack bonus.
All right. Let's take my attack on the On the mooks, I guess. No, I'm going to take it on the Vrock.
All right.
The Vrock is the scarier flying thing. Ooh, 14 plus 12, 26 plus the escalation die, which is probably
32.
32. All right. Does that hit?
Hit. Still
All
didn't
right.
manage to roll a critical.
No
No.
crits. 7, 20, 20, 25, 27 damage to my Vrock. Unfortunately, not Faramond's Vrock.
All right.
All right, and let me roll
Nice.
save to see if I can. No, I keep the ongoing damage.
Keep the ongoing damage. All right. Very good.
I retain my focus again.
Yes, nice.
Well, no, not really, because that was like my last useful spell thing.
okay.
So, yeah.
Oh, shit. No. Yep. In the distance, you see Esmodai being tail whipped by this huge creature and fly across the battlefield before flipping mid-air and kind of doing one of these Marvel landings where he lands after flipping, sword kind of behind him and just running straight back at it to continue to fight. But he is now pretty beat up. Fitzroy, it's your turn.
All right,
Is any
so-
enemy at the north? Is any enemy on the north side?
No, but I can put
Field.
one of the cultists there if you want.
Hit the button.
Yeah. All right. The only thing I can do is use my at-will stuff now.
Okay.
So I can use my quick action to expend my focus. Who
Wait.
looks the worst?
First, before we do that, please roll your spellcasting roll.
Use your focus to pass your spellcasting roll, man.
Oh, 18 plus 11, so that's pretty good. 29. That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
The energy you're feeding into this anchor catches, and
Nice.
the beam goes up, and begins to build an intricate web of magical lines connecting to all the dots. So you see little sparks of magical lightning kind of jump from one to the other rapidly, reforming the dome, but tentatively.
Okay.
It's not firm yet, but it's getting there, making progress.
Cool. So I'm going to expend my focus. I can attack the cultists because
Yeah.
You got 5 of them around you, right?
6. That's not a good roll. 17 and the escalation dice. So it's 20.
Yeah. AC's 15.
MD. So
That's 12.
it's 12. Okay. Well, okay. Then even a 1 would hit. So.
No, one wouldn't hit, but
No. 18, 21 points of psychic damage.
all right.
And they can't attack me. Sorry. And I will, because that was a quick action, I will down my healing potion.
All right, amazing. You take out 2 more of the cultists as they are running around, attacking Faramond and Rivenna. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Esmodai, on his run back, manages to land another hit on this huge creature, and it is now the Vrock's turn. The one that was engaged with Faramond swoops down with its 2 claws. First one misses with a 2. The second one, 22, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
7 points of damage, and you take 5 ongoing damage. 21 to hit. And as that is a natural even hit, all three of you, 24 against MD.
Hmm.
Oh, that hits.
That hits.
It's
Just for color, even though I downed my healing potion, nothing happened.
Why?
Just didn't. It's fine. It happens. It happens next round. I have delayed magical healing. so-
Okay. Okay. You all suffer 5 points of psychic damage, and all attacks against you have your crit range expanded by 2. So 18 crits against you right now until the end of the battle. No save on this one.
Oh, no.
That's bad.
Ravenna,
Oh, that's really bad.
the
Okay.
Vox comes down against you. First attack is a 26 to hit.
It's
7 points of damage, 5 ongoing damage additionally.
Does that add
And I'm
more
really
ongoing?
sorry, this is a natural 19.
Okay.
So that is going to be 21 points of damage
Okay.
and 5 more ongoing damage.
So do those ongoing damages stack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So minus 15 ongoing damage.
That's the end of the frog's turns. The imps are going to jet blast Fitzroy.
Jet blast me. Sounds dubious.
For a critical, the first one.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
21 points of damage, Fitzroy, on that attack.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And because it rolled a natural 16 plus, it can make another ranged attack. And it's going to attack Rivenna. That is a 16 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. The second imp, Fitzroy, is going to attack you. That is going to be an 18 against PD.
Oh, yes, that does it. Yep.
Okay, that's another 7 damage. And you are dazed, minus
Nope.
4 to your next attacks.
I am immune to being dazed.
Oh, amazing.
I shake it off.
Faramond, your turn.
Okay, I take 5 damage. And I'm coming at the Vrock with my rage. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I will remind you that for every 13 points of damage you do against the cultists, you just take more out.
13.
Even if they're standing by Ravenna. Just so you know
I
that where you're choosing what
target
you're attacking.
Can I target the cultists?
Yeah, there are 2 or
I
3
wanna-
attacking you.
13.
Do I want to
I
attack
thought
the
I-
cultists or do I want to attack the Vrock?
It's up to you.
I'll do the cultists actually.
I think we gotta go those rocks. Those rocks are super dangerous.
I know. But if it's against the cultists, then my roll is a crit.
Because?
Yeah, I rolled an 11 and a 14, and I believe that's just the pure rolls. And both hit. Also the 11 hit, because it's 11
Okay.
plus 12 plus 5 plus 6.
Yep.
So it's a crit. So my maximum damage would be 50. 5d10 plus 11. Do we triple that?
Yep.
So that's 150 plus 11. So 161 against the cultists.
All right. For a moment, Faramond becomes almighty and rampages around the battlements.
I do the whirlwind.
As he
Like,
carves, Ravenna has to duck out of the way as he carves through all of the remaining cultists there, as the others are scattering to the wind. You take them all out, including the ones that had followed Fitzroy back up here. All of them.
I
are
give
gone.
them mercy.
There are no more cultists at the
Hit
end
them
of
with
the round.
Oof.
Surveying the mess, 2 imps still hovering around, 2 Vroks harassing you from the skies, an ox cart ka-chinking slowly south towards Meldagali, the elven village in the south. Esmodai still fighting the huge pincer demon off in that southern quadrant. You all wounded, Fitzroy, feeding energy into the anchor. A portal opens in the northern quadrant. And through that portal step what Rivenna would recognize as 4 dwarven warriors clad in engineering colors, each one carrying a large square wooden crate in one hand as they start to file out towards your location. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session, as the battle for the anchor is not yet concluded.
Don't hit the button. In fact, just don't say anything because he might just hear only hit the button. Okay. Exactly.
Oh, thanks, Rednox. You were so helpful. Oh.
Nice as well. So I'm at 4 hit points and I am at minus 15 ongoing damage, but I just read the ongoing damage rule. You take it at the end of your round. Of your turn, so I could use recovery and not go down. Oh wow, this is wild.
Fitzroy is at 10 hit points due to magical delayed healing. His healing potion has not actually taken effect yet, so there's a possibility he may die, but then come back again. Which would be
Thanks,
even
everyone,
more fun.
For joining us for this 2.5-hour session of the Might and Mercy podcast. We hope you enjoyed this part of the battle, which hopefully next week will reach its epic conclusion so we can move on with the damn story.
Unlikely.
Thanks again, and we'll see you for our next episode. Wherever you are, stay well, take care of yourself, and we'll speak soon.